Hey folks, Bill Bodner here. Thanks for tuning in to our MMG weekly recap. The big news of this week was the ECB scaling back their bond purchases. Now, they had this emergency purchase program that was installed in March of 2020, right, the start of the pandemic, and it's going to fade away in March of next year. And so all they're doing is buying a little bit less, but it is a scale back of the purchases. And while they're saying, quote unquote, they're not tapering, they are doing less. And so it's a little bit of a policy shift. And so now, as a mortgage banker and broker, what we have to think about and what we have to prepare ourselves for, does this mean that in 2 weeks, when the Fed meets on September 22nd at 2 o'clock Eastern, they're going to deliver their Fed statement? Will they dip their toe in the water and maybe start doing a little bit less, like maybe purchase a lower amount of mortgage-backed securities? Remember, they're saying they're buying $40 billion of mortgage-backed securities per month at least. Well, they're buying close to 100. So even if they scaled back to 40, it would be a monumental decline. Remember, they're buying $5 billion worth of mortgage-backed securities per day. It wouldn't surprise us if at some point they dip their toe in and start doing a little bit less. There's a lot of pressure on the housing side to go ahead and maybe start removing some of that accommodation on the mortgage-backed security side. But before we get there, next week's a big week. We have some inflation numbers, CPI, we have retail sales. Those are big, big events. And so from a technical standpoint, you can see on the right side of this chart, you're seeing a breakout is going to take place. Support at the 100-day moving average is holding prices up, and the 200-day moving average is putting a lid on prices getting better and further rate improvement. So we're going to see bonds break out of this range pretty soon, and it could all happen right at the time where the Fed's going to meet in a couple of weeks. Hope this finds you well. Have a terrific weekend. Be safe. See you soon. Bye for now.